The boys are not here. They're out with their dad. The place is quiet enough. So why don't you chip something in? Are they calling me? If you have all boys, mom, 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 all the time. I thought they are not here. Anyway.
You sit beats.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Georgia here. If you like fashion, beauty, lifestyle and travel, please subscribe and like, and also turn the notification bell. Anytime I post a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Okay, I don't want my video to be lost in the source on YouTube because there's a lot of videos going on. So please turn that bell. If I post any video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Okay, so today what do I have for you? I was going to record this video tomorrow. Okay, that was the plan, to record this video tomorrow, but then as you can see, I just came back from church. You know, I have all this package going on, and it's like, you know, why not do it today? So just get some things done, you know, just get it ticked off so it is done, and tomorrow I can have my rest. So that is why I'm doing it today. I'm going to talk about the bad and ugly of high heels. Okay, I started wearing high heels when I was about 15 years old, so this is a personal experience. I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I've got some shoes in my collection that I think it's very harmful to our foot. Okay, and you know, if you're growing up, you know, these high heels are not necessary for you to get in your collection. But having said that, you know, some people are, you know, pros, some people are genius in working in high heels. If you're one of those, I salute you. But you know, as I age, I started, you know, realizing that there are some shoes that I used to wear. Now it is really hard for me to wear them. You know, that is nature. Okay, that is nature. But today I'm going to talk about some high heels that I think, regardless if you are young or old, I mean, it is not a good idea for you to get in your collection, because at the end of the day you are going to get problems with your knee or your ankle or your leg, or you are going to develop problems later down the track. All right, so I am not going in any particular order. I'll just grab the shoe and then talk about it and put it back, and then, you know, get the next one. Okay, so number one is going to be this. Okay, I bought this shoe, RMK shoe. As you can see, RMK is a good brand in Australia. I'm not really sure if it's international, I'm not really sure, or worldwide, I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's well known here in Australia, and they are well, like, their shoes are well made. Okay, their shoes are really quality. So I saw this one and I really like it. It's a denim, and having said that it's a denim, but to me it looked like a neutral color. You can wear it, you know, with black, with any color that you want. So I grabbed this shoe. So I think I bought this shoe with my heart, not my head. Okay, as you can see, I just wore it once to a function and I regret wearing this shoe. I felt like there's a veins in my ankle, you know, pulling, you know, for my ankle, and I couldn't walk the whole time. Like, I have to sit. My leg, my whole leg was numb. My whole leg was numb. Like, from my foot to my knee, it was all numb. I couldn't walk again. So I think the problem here is, you know, look at the heels. The heel is very high heel. So what was expected, I mean, what should be done is, if you have these high heels, it should, you know, it should definitely get a very big or a very high platform. But the platform is there, but not too big, okay, or not too long. So it makes it really hard, and your legs go like this, like you are walking in, you know, in a valley. That is how it looks like. So it's really hard for me to walk in them. Having said that, you know, apart from all that, I was expecting this place to be very wide, so it supports your leg, and this side is not wide, so it's just a strap, so it makes it really hard. Somebody will ask, what about the back? That's the back support. The back doesn't support, especially people with wide legs. Okay, my legs are really wide, and it doesn't fit in here. So shoes like this, I advise people with a very slim foot, you know, wearing shoes like this. But having said that, it is always good for you to get a very, you know, long high heels, or long platform, long platform, just to compensate the high heel. Okay, if you have a heel as high as this, make sure it got a platform that will compensate. And also, if you can make sure the top here is wide enough, you know, just to support the legs, that would be good. So I think that's the problem with this shoe. Flip-flop heels. I don't know how people survive in this shoe. Okay, flip-flop heels. I mean, I talked about this heels before. Look, I've never, you know, I can't even wear it because even wearing it here, trying it here was a really hard work. It was difficult for me to walk in them. So flip-flop shoes, you do a lot with your leg, you know, for you to survive in shoes like these. I talked about this shoe before. I mean, people who wear these shoes will also testify, because it looks like you have no support whatsoever. Not here, because this is just a strap, so you have no support whatsoever. So it is just your foot, you know, your two toes in here that is supporting, that is carrying all this heavy shoe with you. So it's really hard. So flip-flop shoes, I don't think I'll be able to walk in this, you know. So this is one of these functions or places whereby you don't walk, you just sit there. That is when you can wear this. Okay, so this is a very, to me, it's very dangerous, you know, for you to walk in shoes like this. It's very dangerous. There's a story to this shoe. I bought this shoe online, Shoe Pie. Back in the day, about 3 years, 4 years ago, they were all over on Facebook. And what they do is they'll put the actual shoe there, the brand shoe there, and you think you are buying the brand shoe, and then they send you this. The shoe was going for 85% off, and it was $124. So I was like, I believed it. I was like, you know what, if a shoe is $124 and it's already 85% off, then it's a brand shoe marked down to $124. And then I bought it, and it came like this. The shoe I saw was all suede, you know, a navy blue suede, and the top here is metal. It's metal, okay, and the back here is a very durable zip. That is what I saw. The heels, it's exactly the same, because I wanted the heel, and I saw I can walk in them because of the high platform. So that's why I ordered this shoe. But this shoe came, and look at the metal turn into a very synthetic, you know, cheap leather. So it's really hard for you to walk in them. As you can see, I just took a photo you know, with this shoe, and I'll post the photo here somewhere for you to see. That is it. I've not been able to wear this shoe anymore. So it is one of these deco in my collection here. So it is just sitting in my wardrobe, and I don't even wear it because it's very dangerous. Okay, so be very careful of, you know, shoes like these. All right. And the second thing about this shoe is very light. It's just like you are walking in paper. That is how it looks like. Just like you are walking in paper. Terrible. Just like you are walking in paper. If you have this high heel and all these, it should be a bit heavy. Not too heavy, but it should have a little bit of a weight just to carry you around. But it's just like paper. So it's very dangerous to walk in shoes that are very light. So bear in mind. Because I talk about a very light shoe, I'm going to talk about this too. I got this shoe from Pretty Little Things. Of course, I mean, you pay for what you get in Pretty Little Things. It was very cheap, about $35 or $40 or something, to get this very nice shoe. But having said that, well constructed, just like I talk about it, this place doesn't support that much, but I was, you know, happy because it got the platform and everything. But having said that, the shoe is very light, just like paper. I bought this shoe, I wanted to take it to a wedding, but because it was very light, I was scared to wear this shoe because you can go and fall or something. So make sure shoes you buy, high heel shoes you buy, if it is not a flat shoe, you are walking like a flat, you know, flip-flop, you are walking on it at home, and it's a high heel, it should be a bit, it should carry a little bit of a weight. Okay, not too heavy, but not as light as this. So this is also very dangerous. All right, it's another RMK shoe I bought. Okay, they have a very quality shoe. RMK have a very quality shoe. Okay, very quality shoe. But having said that, even though the back supports you, but the front doesn't support at all. I don't know why. For some reason, this shoe is really hard for me to walk in them. I don't know, probably the construction, maybe the front here, and also the fact that it doesn't have a platform. Okay, but it's a really nice shoe, and I've worn it only once. I just wore it only once about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's still sitting in my wardrobe because it's really hard for you to walk in them. And another thing is, because I have a very heavy foot, and you know, very heavy and wide foot, this is very this place on, okay, this side is very small, so it just, you know, it, I don't know, it becomes so tight, and sometimes, you know, it's just too difficult for you to even move your toes in them. Okay, so be very careful. This is okay, it got a little bit of weight, so I like this shoe. Okay, but having said that, it is not that too high, so the platform is all right, but the problem is the front. Okay, I wore this shoe to a wedding, and my god, by the time I came, I couldn't feel my foot. because this place is very, very small for a very, very heavy foot like mine, and it was so tight I couldn't feel my foot. So be very careful. People with a very heavy foot, please try and get something that has a very wide, you know, top front here, so you don't, if you cannot survive in things like that, these things like that, these are for people who have very skinny, you know, very, very slim leg, okay, not for people with a wider foot leg. Okay, so these are some of the things that I've learned over the years buying shoes, and I really want to share with you guys. I got this shoe for a wedding, and look at that, from Zoo, well made. It's a very quality shoe, but I didn't survive in them. The whole time, I don't know, I couldn't walk. Like, I walked funny, almost fell, and because of that I bought this jelly thingy, silicone, you know, thingy, and put it there just so I can walk in them. That is what an advice someone gave to me. I bought it, but I couldn't, you know, survive in them. So as you can see, you know, I've wore it once for that program, and that's it. I couldn't survive in this. Okay, I felt like my whole leg was just pulling off my body. I felt like I was losing my legs, and my sons are here, they are playing games. I felt like my legs, I was losing my legs in this shoe. It was really, really hard for me to walk in this shoe. And you know, what I can find here is, you know, it's a very high heel, okay, and then it got this flat platform. It doesn't have any flat platform at all, so your legs is like in a valley again, just like the ones I discussed before. Okay, and it doesn't have any supportive top. Look at that, it doesn't have anything to support you. It's just this metal diamond thingy here, and that's it. Okay, so there's no support at all for this shoe. As I said, people with very slim foot, yes, can survive in them, but you know, with that very foot, like a very heavy foot, it's really hard for us to survive in these shoes. So if you are buying shoes like that, you need to be very, very careful if you want to walk in them for a very, very long time. If you want to get your money worth out of the shoes you buy, you need to consider things like these, okay, before you buy shoes, because most of them are just a deco here in my wardrobe. And it is not funny. I didn't buy it because I want to just put it in here and look at it. I bought it so I can use it, but I can't use it because I bought a shoe with my hair, not my head. The next shoe is this shoe. This shoe I bought from 𝐥𝐤, and I talked about this shoe before. One, it's a flip-flop. Okay, it's a flip-flop. Even though it got this pyramid heels, which is not, you know, that hard for you to walk in them, because it has given you this big surface area for you to walk in them. But having said that, it's a very high heel. You know, it doesn't have any platform as well. Look at the it's got this pointy toes as well. You know, if it's just the square toe, I think I will be able to, you know, maneuver it. But with a square toe, with my foot being a very heavy foot, okay, it makes it really hard for you to walk in them. And one thing about this shoe is the diamonds here. Look, these designs here hurt like hell. It just hurt, it just pressed on your foot, and it's like the whole day will be ruined for you. So if you are buying shoes like this, you have to consider things like that. Okay, having said that, it's a very beautiful shoe. I wish I can wear this shoe, I can pair it with something and be comfortable, but it is not. Okay, I mean, I don't do beauty is pain. I really don't do beauty is pain. Okay, I don't do that at all. I think if I'm able to spend some money, I should be able to feel comfortable in wearing it. So you know, even though when I was buying it, I knew it was going to, you know, behave like that. It's not going to give me that comfort, but I went ahead and bought it anyway, with the idea of, you know, I'll get somewhere to go. I can just sit down and, you know, enjoy the program. So yeah, sometimes I know, but I buy it thinking about sitting down but not walking in them. So if you are going to do a whole lot of walk, like people who go to the club and, you know, dancing in these shoes, it's not going to be possible at all. It's not going to be possible. Okay, so one, it's a flip-flop. Okay, and two, the fact that this thing is going to press on your foot, it's terrible. So this is very, very terrible. It is not comfortable at all. My last shoe, as much as I don't want to add it to the most dangerous shoes, I still have to talk about it. I like this shoe very much, and when I was buying it, I thought I'll be able to walk in them. It's going to be one of these, you know, casual, smart, you know, regular shoes that I've slipped my legs in and I'm gone. But it is not that like that. The reason is not the heel, or it is not this part. The reason is the, you know, the band here. It is too wide. So what happened is usually I get a small, you know, top because of my foot is very, very heavy, and it is, you know, it got, you know, it is wide. Most of the time I get a very small top here, and it's sort of pressed on my foot. But this time around, this top is very, very big, so be very, very careful. Because it's big, your foot goes way forward here, and it is really hard for you to maneuver it. Okay, for you to maneuver in it, it's really, really hard. So even though it is one of my favorite shoes, but I think I will put it in the dangerous shoe collection, because you sort of do a lot with your food for you to survive in them. Okay, so be very careful. You buy shoe, the front should be exactly, you know, your size. If it's small, it's gonna cause a lot of problems because it's going to press on your foot. Okay, and sometimes it affects some veins there, and it makes your foot slip. Sometimes your whole leg will just slip, which is really, really bad. Okay, very, very bad for your foot, because it is going to cause a lot of problems later down the track. So be very careful of that. And if it is too wide too, because your foot goes way forward, okay, you have to do a lot with your legs for you to walk in them. So either ways are very, very dangerous, you know, so just consider things like that. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a thing or two to learn from this, or, you know, I hope you can relate with me what I'm trying to say. If you have anything else, you know, just to add to this video, just put them in the comment section down below. If you agree with me, to put them in the comment section down below, because we are women, we buy shoes, and most of them we don't wear it. Okay, we buy it with a heart, and then, you know, we just use it as a deco in our wardrobes, even though that is not what we plan. But unfortunately we can't wear it, so we have to leave it there for it to decorate our wardrobes. It is very funny. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you've been able to watch this video up to this stage, okay, it tells me you like this video. So please go ahead and subscribe, okay, and turn the notification bell. Anytime I post a video, you know that I have posted a video. The name is Georgie, and